I know that running a play center is tough. There's a lot of demand from customers, all sorts of bookings misplaced, both online and at the play center. There's a lot of missed opportunities for potential upsells. And if you don't have the right software, it's pretty hard to manage the whole operation. But luckily, with Oveit, you have everything in one place. That is an online and in-person booking software. There is an AI assistant that supercharges you and your team to do exactly what you want to do with your guests and for your guests. It allows you to upsell and resell, manage loyalty, and improve retention. And at the same time, you have amazing wearables that your guests can wear and enjoy everything without any kind of hassle. So let's have a look at how you'd be using something like the booking system, both online and in person. So first of all, you have a way to showcase availability across multiple dates. And usually your guests would probably book for the following 2 or 3 days. So we have the default option where they can book, let's say, the general access or the VIP pass today, tomorrow, the next day. Or if they want to book in advance, you have a calendar where they can actually choose the day they want to visit your play center. And this allows you to have a steady capacity management, have control over the sales, both online, in person, and through channel partners. Additionally, as you can see here, all of these options, both the VIP pass as well as the general access, have an option to purchase additional benefits. So with the VIP pass, we have extra rides included, and we have a meal plan, and we have merchandise. That's why it's a bit more expensive. With the general access, in the next step, if we add 1 or 2 bookings, we're going to see that we have the option to add some additional benefits like the meal plan and the extra rides. So this actually gives you an opportunity to upsell on the bookings. And you don't actually have to do this yourself or at the entrance where it takes a long time. You can actually allow your guests to book for themselves and buy more benefits and improve your bottom line. Now, going back to the booking options, you see here that we also have the party packs, which, by the way, can be much more visible if you want them to. But in our case, I set them up under a discrete window, and you have the party pack where you can see here we have the buy 3 tickets and save $50. So if someone actually wants to purchase a party pack of 3, they will add them to their cart and they've saved $50. Add 2 more, save even more. Add even more than that, we have a saved $300 on our purchases. That would mean 10 guests all registering for your play center, and everything was booked online, and the system actually enabled this upsell on itself. However, if they want something that is even bigger, like a party pack of 15 guests, have an option to buy it online, and they also get the birthday cake included as an add-on. And in the next step, you're actually going to see how this works for your guests. All right, so this is number 1, the booking online. Probably you'd be asking, let's say I have something like that, and my guests would want to purchase, right? How about the waiver? Right? I'm really interested in how I can make sure that they sign the waiver as they're registering. Obviously, you can do it at the entrance, but a better way is to have it in the booking information, both as a checkbox or as something that they actually sign and you have on file for them. So the whole operation is fully streamlined, and something that would take a long time at your play center with Oveit actually takes a few seconds, and payments are sent directly to your account in all sorts of manners. In my case, I have bank transfer activated, but for you, it can be credit card, debit card, and all other options, like even a loyalty program. So there's a bunch of things that you can actually do. All right, so this is online. What do we do at entrance? Can we synchronize the capacity, the online booking? Yes, we can. And let's have a look at how this works. All right. So we have our box office sales. At the entrance, we can actually do the same thing that our customers can do online, but just so much better. And here we would have a specialized sub account for someone who's handling the entrance, and they can actually choose the date where they would be selling the entrance packs. In my case, it's actually going to be today. And if I'm adding one of the tickets, you see that we immediately get the upsell options. In my case, it's the meal plan and the extra rides. Now, the cool thing about this option is that whatever you're selling online and whatever you're selling at the entrance are synchronized. So you're never above capacity. And once we choose the right option, so let's say we have 2 kids and each one of them is getting a meal plan, everything we need to do is accept the payment, generate the tickets. It's automatically sent to the email address of our customer if we enter it here. And everything in terms of financial management, billing, invoicing is automatically handled by Oveit. Now that we have both the online and the entrance booking, let's have a look at how we can manage the attendance reporting, just so you can see how loaded is our Playcenter. All right, so I've placed an order for 2 VIP passes with some perks included. And as a customer, this is exactly what I'm seeing. I can actually share them with my guests. As you can see here, each of the VIP passes has 3 extra rides, 1 meal plan, and 1 merchandise, which can be a t-shirt, a game, whatever you choose. And now that we've actually seen the purchase process, let's see the attendance operations. We can see exactly how many guests have been booking our venue, and we can see how it evolves. In my case, it's just 2 at the moment, but for you, it's probably a lot more. And you can actually manage multiple locations from one single point. You can see reports across multiple tiers of bookings, and you can actually select the date on which you want to focus on. And by the way, this is actually something that you can actually preview in the future, because a lot of your customers will be booking in the future. And beyond just the visitor flow, you can actually see the revenue trends and how they evolve. Your team can also have specialized views on specific data. So probably the visitor flow is going to be useful for someone in the operational department, whereas the revenue trends can be separated for another user that will be able to see the financial trends. All right, so we've seen some of the key features, and by the way, there's a lot more where that came from in terms of online booking, in terms of on-site booking, in terms of attendance reports. Let's have a look at how AI can turbocharge our sales. All right. So we've seen how we can use the traditional booking system for Oveit to manage sales. And this is what you have in the center right here. On the right-hand side, we have what we call the Oveit Sales Agent, which is a specialized AI that focuses on selling your tickets, explaining your guests what they would be expecting, answering their concerns, and at the same time, focusing on upselling and improving your retention. So in my case, I just mentioned that I'd like 3 tickets for next Wednesday, something that is pretty natural, right? I know that I want 3 tickets. I want to bring in my kids, right? And it's going to be next Wednesday, right? And it immediately answers that I have 2 options. I have the VIP pass and I have the general access during the week, right? For those 3 tickets, I actually have some additional options for general access, right? So I'm going to mention I want the general access and meals for all. All right, let's see what happens right now. All right, it mentions that I have a great choice. The total is 3 general access. It's worth of $300, as we can see right here. 3 meal plans will be an additional $90, and this brings me to $390. I like something else. Oh, that is it. So in just 3 sentences, something that could be complicated as actually being turned into something that is really simple, right? So right now, I'm going to be redirected to the payment page and I'm going to pay. Pretty amazing, right? Amazing. So we've used AI to process payments. We've had a look at booking, both online and at entrance. We've seen how our AIs can work for us and increase our sales, increase our operational efficiency. And now let's have a look at how we can use wearables like wristbands that kids can actually play and play without any kind of hassle, right? So I have my packs right here, and I also have one of the wearables activated. So let's have a look at how something like this would actually look like in our Play Center. So what you see on the right-hand side is the Oveit mobile app that enables us to actually scan a wearable like a wristband. So once I tap it, I can actually see benefits that I have attached with one of my add-ons, right? So I have the extra rides, I have 3 extra rides, I have the meal plan, and I have the merchandise, right? So I can actually claim some of them. Let's say I'm going to a restaurant and claiming the meal plan. In that case, we see an easy to use link option. I confirm it and it has been claimed. Now, when our guests would like to use the same meal plan, they will not be able to do it because it was already used and the wearable doesn't have it on it anymore. But at the same time, I can actually increase it by setting the right credentials on my account. All right, so how can we improve the whole operations using wearables and payments, top-ups, digital wallets, and so on and so forth? Let's have a look at these options. Oveit provides a cool feature that enables you both to operate payments with more ease, enable easy payments for kids at the Play Center, enable their parents to top up easily, and it helps you manage all of the payments instantly. So in my case, the same wearable that I had last time actually has a balance. It has a digital wallet. And if I press add credit and choose $20 and use my card, I can confirm it. And now our kids' balance is topped up with $20, so they can actually spend this kind of benefits in the venue. All right, so how can they actually spend it? Let's have a look at our POS system, right? So if we switch to a vending POS review, we can actually add all sorts of products. In my case, I have the taco, apple juice, the burger. So I'm just gonna use the wearable. So imagine this is the restaurant. There's a kid wearing their wristbands and they want to get a burger, right? So, or a taco or an apple juice. So in my case, I tapped wearable. I can see the menu. I can add one by just easily tapping the taco. If I press the apple juice at the same time, you can see here there's insufficient credit. So their parents will need to top it up and you'll see all of these transactions in real time. But let's just say they just want a taco. The way we can increase the quantity by pressing the plus and wristband. And that was pretty much it, right? The amount was deducted from the balance and we can process the next payment with ease. This enables kids to spend in the venue, so increases your revenue, and at the same time puts their parents at ease because they know that there's no way of them losing their money or the cards or the mobile phone. So everything is much more streamlined. So in a nutshell, these are some of the key features that will help you run your Play Center in an even better manner than you do right now. The only thing you need to do is just reach out with us and we'll set up a demo account for you. Thanks.